Our inner self has this cool trait. When aligned with our true nature, it adapts to whatever life throws at us. Think of it like a roaring fire. A small flame might get snuffed out with a little wind, but a strong fire? It uses challenges to burn brighter. Whatever you do, have a reason for it. Aim for perfection always. You know how people are always looking for escapes? A beach vacation, a cabin in the woods, or a mountaintop retreat. While all these are great, you've got the ultimate escape within you. Diving deep into your own mind can bring about the kind of peace these getaways offer. Maybe even better. The real calm comes from setting your mind right. So whenever the world gets too loud, take a mini vacation in your head. Reset. And when you're setting your mind straight, keep your guiding principles short and sweet. They'll help you come back to reality feeling refreshed. Feeling annoyed with people? Remember, we're all in this together, and often people mess up without really meaning to. Think of all the drama from the past, all those folks who got so worked up, and now they're gone. Dust in the wind. Chill out. If you're upset about your place in the grand scheme of things, just remember, everything is either random or there's a grand plan. Either way, what's it to you? Just fit in where you can and keep the peace. And if you're getting too caught up with the physical world, remind yourself of the separation between mind and body. Remember the lessons about pain, pleasure, and the fleeting nature of it all. Relax. And if you're chasing fame, think about this. Fame's temporary. Time will move on and memories fade. Think of the vastness of time and space. Your 15 minutes of fame is just a blip. Find your peace. So here's the game plan. Dive into your inner sanctuary when things get tough. Stay grounded. Look at things from a human perspective, knowing you're just a speck in this vast universe. Remember two things. External stuff doesn't really affect your soul. It's all about your perception. And everything you see around you, it's constantly changing. Life's all about transformation, and your viewpoint shapes your reality. So here's the deal. If we all have the power of reason, then we all share the same rational voice telling us right from wrong. If that's true, then we all live by the same moral code. That means we're all in this together, part of a global community. Think of it like the world is one big neighborhood. And where does our shared sense of reason come from? Just like our physical parts come from the earth, our mind's got to come from somewhere too, right? Death? It's just nature doing its thing. We're born, we live, we go back to where we came from. It's a cycle, and there's nothing about it that should make you feel bad or scared. It's just part of being alive. People will be people. Some will do annoying or bad stuff. But here's a reality check. Both you and that irritating guy, you'll both be history soon, and eventually, no one will even remember your names. Feeling hurt? That's just in your head. Get rid of that negative mindset and suddenly there's no harm. Things that don't drag you down as a person won't drag your life down either. So don't stress about it. Nature's got a plan. Believe that everything happens for a reason. If you pay attention, you'll notice that it all kind of makes sense. Stick to being the best version of yourself, always. Don't just adopt other people's views, especially not those trying to mess with you. See things for what they really are. Always remember two things. Act based on what's right and good for everyone. If someone offers genuine advice that makes sense, be open to change. But only change if it feels right, and not just because it's popular or sounds fun. You've got a brain, right? Then why not use it? If it's doing its job, what else do you need? Life is short. You're a tiny blip in the grand scheme of things. But guess what? One day, you'll just go back to where you came from. Doesn't matter when life throws you a curveball. Just like different incense grains burning at different times on an altar, it's all part of the process. In a week or so, people's perceptions can change. Today's enemy can be tomorrow's admirer. Just stick to your values and trust the process. Live in the moment. Don't act like you've got endless time. Death's always lurking around the corner. So, while you're here, be the best you can be. Here's a life hack. Stop worrying about what others are doing or saying. Focus on yourself, your actions, and your journey. Stay true to your path and don't get sidetracked by the drama around you. Obsessing over being remembered after you're gone? Think about it. Everyone who remembers you will also pass away, and then the next generation and the next, until no one's left to remember. And even if, somehow, your memory lasted forever, would it truly matter to you? Focus on what's real now, instead of chasing immaterial praises. Beauty is inherent. It doesn't need applause to be beautiful. Take a painting, a diamond, or a song. Their beauty doesn't increase with compliments. Consider the emerald. Does it lose its charm if no one acknowledges it? Or gold, or a sunset? They are beautiful just as they are, regardless of attention. About souls. If they exist eternally, how does the universe hold them all? Think of it like our Earth absorbing countless bodies over millennia. Maybe souls, after floating around a while, change and blend into the universe's vast intelligence, making room for new ones. And remember, it's not just humans. Think of all the animals that become part of the food chain. Earth has its own recycling system, turning bodies into other elements. So maybe souls have their process too. Searching for the core truth. Break it down. There's the tangible stuff, and then there's the essence that gives it shape and meaning. Stay grounded. In every move you make, prioritize fairness. Whenever something grabs your attention, keep a clear head and understand the situation before diving in. The universe has its rhythm, and I'm vibing with it. Whatever's right for the universe is right for me. I appreciate what each season brings, feeling that sense of unity. Everything comes from the universe, exists in it, and eventually returns to it. When someone says, "I love my hometown," shouldn't we all rather feel, "I love this universe, my universal home"? Want peace of mind? Do only what's needed and what aligns with our social nature. We often clutter our days with unnecessary actions and thoughts. If we cut those out, we'd find calm and have way more free time. Whenever you're about to act or think, ask yourself, is this really necessary? Toss out the extra baggage. Give the good life a shot. Be content with your part in the grand scheme of things and find joy in doing right by others and yourself. Seen something shocking? Keep your cool. Simplify your reaction. If someone messes up, they're the ones facing the consequences. Life threw you a curveball. Well, the universe has had that in store for you since forever. Life's short, so handle what's right in front of you with reason and fairness. Chill out, but stay focused. The universe either has a plan, or it's a jumble that somehow works out. But how can you be in chaos while the universe is in harmony? Especially when everything's interconnected. Watch out for toxic traits. Stubbornness, impulsiveness, deceit, ignorance, and more. They can take over if you're not careful. If you're clueless about the universe's workings, you're an outsider. If you resent life's curveballs, you're isolating yourself from the universe's flow. Disconnecting from the communal vibe just because things don't go your way. That's like tearing a piece away from a beautiful tapestry. Some find wisdom without luxury, others without books. Some might lack life's basics but still hold on to their principles. And others might not cash in on their knowledge, but they remain true to their core beliefs. Embrace the skills and knowledge you've got, even if they seem modest. Move through life trusting that you've given your best shot and that the universe has got your back. Live freely, without trying to dominate or be dominated by anyone. Think about the era of Vespasian. People were getting married, raising kids, getting sick, dying, warring, partying, working, farming, showing off, being stubborn, plotting, hoping others would fail, and chasing power. But now, that era's vibe is long gone. Fast forward to Trajan's time, same deal. This cycle goes on. Just recall people you've known who wasted time on pointless stuff, not focusing on their true selves. Remember to give attention where it's due, and you'll stay grounded. Remember how some old school words now sound dated? Same with once famous names. They all had their moment, but now they're just names in history books. The big takeaway, most people are forgotten once they're gone. Even legends fade. What's truly worth our energy? Aim for honesty in words, actions that benefit all, and accepting life as it comes, recognizing it's all part of a bigger picture. Go with the flow of life, like letting fate guide your journey. Everything is fleeting, both memories and what's remembered. Always note that change is the only constant. Get comfortable with the idea that the universe is always evolving, and it loves creating new from the old. But don't just think of seeds in the ground or in life. That's old school thinking. Life's short, and you're still overcomplicating things. You're not totally chill, still worried about external drama, and haven't quite embraced everyone. True wisdom? It's all about doing right. Always try to understand people's motives, even the smart ones. What are they chasing or avoiding? Don't waste time searching for malice in others' intentions or in the randomness of life. The real battleground is how you perceive and interpret things. When challenges affect both good and bad people equally, it's a reminder. These situations aren't inherently evil. Even if you're facing personal hardships, train your mind to stay calm and view things without judgment. Life is fleeting, much like a river. Events come and go swiftly, replacing old moments with new ones. Everything we experience, be it roses in spring, fruits in summer, or even challenges like illness and betrayals, is just part of the grand tapestry of life. It's not a random mess, but a beautifully intricate design where everything interconnects in an almost magical sequence. Imagine the universe as a harmonious entity. All events, people, and elements work in tandem, much like threads weaving together into a fabric. This worldview helps us see our place. We're conscious beings navigating the world in our temporary bodies, as Epictetus wisely put it. Embrace change, for it's neither bad nor good, just a natural progression. And as we experience life's transitions, let's not forget, everything undergoes transformation. Earth becomes water, water turns to air, and air ignites into fire, only to circle back again. In this vast interconnected cycle, it's surprising how we often get bogged down by the mundane or forget the grander scheme. Live consciously, not just following old patterns or mimicking what you've been taught. And if faced with the existential question of life's duration, whether it's years or just one more day, embrace it. After all, what truly matters is the depth and richness of the journey, not its length. Think about how many doctors have passed away after fretting over their patients, or those astrologers who made big claims predicting others' deaths. How about philosophers debating life and death, or warriors and dictators acting as if they'd live forever? Remember cities like Pompeii, wiped out in a blink? Consider the countless people you've known who've passed on. Life's fleeting. Everyone's time comes, And when it does, it's as natural as an olive falling from a tree when ripe. So live your life naturally, and when it's time to go, be at peace, appreciating the journey. Be resilient. Be like that cliff against which waves crash but stand strong, turning the raging waters calm. Bad stuff happens, but instead of thinking, "Why me?" think, "How can I handle this gracefully?" Just because something's tough doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Whatever life throws at you, don't let it mess with your virtues or peace of mind. Challenges aren't curses. Handling them well can be a blessing. Thinking about death, look at those who clung to life. What did they really gain over those who passed early? At the end of the day, they too found their resting place. Life's just a brief moment between birth and death, filled with its ups and downs, so why overvalue it? Especially when you look at the vast expanse of time that's come before and the endless time that lies ahead. What's the difference between living a few days or a few decades in this grand scheme? Always take the straightforward path, the one aligned with reason. It's the surest way to a hassle-free life, free of drama and pretense. Stick to what's real and genuine, and you'll find peace.